Hi, my name is Aaron Lim, and I'm going to be doing my informative speech about the history of skateboarding. Well, first off, skateboarding first started in the years of 1950. Surfers got the idea of trying to surf the streets. The surfers wanted to surf the streets because right after they were done surfing, they were craving just to do more surfing. So they started to think and develop ways to surf the streets. It was first invented by it was first invented with wooden boxes or boards with rollerblade wheels just slapped on the bottom. They either glued it or you just hammered it. And this was a really unsafe and sketchy way of skateboarding. It caused many injuries and many injuries with surfers and everything. In 1963, skateboarding was at the peak of popularity. Skateboarders like Torture Johnson, Woody Woodward, and Danny Bear were the first well-known skaters to change the way skateboarding is today. The way skateboarding was skated, they would basically just go one direction and not be able to turn, just bombing down hills. And the way the skaters I said previously, they made up a new way of skateboarding, and it was the freestyle way. It was basically like the ballet of skateboarding. They would move around tricks. They would do more things than just cruise down. Um, in 1975, the first freestyle contest was held at the Ocean Festival. This contest brought a lot of people to start the sport of skateboarding. This contest made a bunch of kids and teenagers want to try the sport of skateboarding because of how cool freestyle skateboarding looked like. So this was a very major step in skateboarding. In the 1978, the first skateboarding trick was invented. The first skateboarding trick was called the ollie, and it was invented by Alan Gelfand. The ollie is one of the most important tricks of today's skateboarding tricks. It's the basics of all skateboarding tricks. Like, in order to do any tricks in skateboarding or to improve any other tricks, you have to learn how to ollie. It's what is the root of skateboarding. Also, in the 1980s, the professional skater George Powell made the first skateboarding team. The skateboarding team that he first made was called the Bones Brigade. This, what George Powell did by creating a team was made skaters improve more, because a lot of skaters push themselves to become better just so they can be on a skateboarding team, so they can be sponsored, so they can be amateur or maybe even pro. The benefits of being on a skateboarding team is that you have the reputation of being good, and also that you got a bunch of free skateboarding things. So a lot of skaters push themselves to the max just to be on any kind of skateboarding team. And one of the biggest years of skateboarding was 1995. ESPN held their first extreme sports game in of the place of Rhode Island. It was called the X Games. The X Games was basically a bunch of professional skateboarders around the whole world came to one place and had a skateboarding contest. This skateboarding contest was aired nationally, so it brought a bunch of people and kids to see the sport of skateboarding, which would intrigue them to try the sport of skateboarding. This contest was very popular, and it still continues up to date as of right now. So skateboarding basically, it started from surfers, from wooden boards, and now it became one of the most popular sport that people do today. And overall, skateboarding is the best sport. And thank you guys for watching.